Croft, New Jersey. The second game of our doubleheader tonight is the Brookdale women are going to be taking on the Cumberland Lady Dukes here at the Collins Arena for the second game of our doubleheader tonight. Tim Kenofamo alongside Rich Van Tassel. Pretty exciting men's game. We'll see if the women's game can hold up to that. Women for Cumberland come in here winning 4 in a row, and this is the same team with a little bit different players, a lot of freshmen coming in, but the same team who won the Region 19 tournament last year for the women. So Brookdale definitely has their hands full. What do you think they have to do? They lost last game by 9 points against Middlesex. What do they have to do tonight against a very tough Cumberland team?
Certainly when we talk about Brookdale ladies team, it's the turnovers. They struggle with that a lot. So limit the turnovers. They love the full court press as well, so I'm sure we'll see a lot of that. Just play their game. You know, we've seen them be effective when they play their game and limit the turnovers, so as long as they can keep doing that, they should be all right.
All right, well, we're going to head on down to the court as soon as we get an opportunity to and start this game. Again, the Jersey Blues opening up here, having lost to Middlesex 60-51 last time on Tuesday. That broke an 8-game win streak for that team, and it's a tough loss for Coach Dabina, but we'll see if he can pull his troops together and hopefully get a win tonight. So we're going to head on down to the court as soon as we have an opportunity to and start with the second game of our doubleheader.
And number 30, Lynn Brown. The Dukes are coached by James Bonney. He is assisted by Ashley Durham.
Oh, man.
So trouble.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Jersey Blues. Number 1 from Asbury Park, Brianna Moore. From Toms River, number 12, Brianne Allender. From Oscar, France, number 21, Hermione Bangle. Number 23 from Aberdeen, Colleen Brannigan. And from Haslett, number 32, Rihanna Rodriguez. The Blues are coached by Bob Medina. He's assisted by Alyssa Mayros and Caitlin Patel. The head athletic trainer is Pete Briscoe.
I interviewed her after the game actually last time in the Women's Region 19 tournament. One of the star players who I believe got the MVP last year. Don't quote me on that.
And 10 players are listed for Cumberland, however, only 8 players here tonight, so we know Brookdale has attacked teams with lack of depth in the past.
Brookdale controls the opening tip, and here we go. Cumberland looks like they're going to open up a 2-3 zone.
Yep.
Bankel, may have taken an extra step. Brannigan for 3. She drains it and starts out the night on a good note. Colleen Brannigan gives the Jersey Blues a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, Colleen Brannigan, and I see her smiling as she's coming up the court. Maybe she's feeling it, but certainly when she's lights out from three-point line, it can be a rough afternoon for Cumberland here.
Sarah Lopez now with the ball, gets it over to number 33, Janika Echeverra. Lopez now going to put up a quick shot as the time was winding down the shot clock. Up ahead to Allender. Allender pulls up from the corner, short. Rebound, Brianna Rodriguez had the ball knocked away, and it's taken away by Lynn Brown. Brown back over to Lopez as Lopez will set up the offense for Cumberland. Brown in the corner, taken away by Moore. Sloppy pass, one-on-one. Moore a little bit out of control, dumps it down low to Allender. Allender couldn't quite handle that one.
Yeah, I thought Moore got away with a bit of a carry there.
Allender swings it around. Here's Rodriguez down low, forces it up too strong, and a weak side rebound to Lynn Brown. Lopez in the lane, traveled.
Lopez very fast going up the court. At the other end, Brookdale doing a good job getting the ball in the middle to Brianna Rodriguez.
30-second timeout.
So we're going to get a 30-second timeout here on the floor. Quick timeout.
But Brookdale getting the ball inside to Brianna Rodriguez to attack that zone.
Just finished up a pretty exciting men's game. Men here for the Jersey Blues lost by 1. Cumberland will get the victory. That was a quick timeout. And now we're back underway. Again, Blues lead by 3 early on here. Here is Allender to Rodriguez. Cross-court pass to Brannigan. Brannigan back out to Bankel inside. Brannigan's shot way off the mark. It was a brick. It didn't even hit the rim. Went right off the glass. And a traveling violation as the Dukes will get the ball back.
Yeah, but Colleen Brannigan is not afraid to shoot. Even a bad miss like that, still she'll be hoisting them up all night long.
Lopez, nice nifty move inside. Didn't get enough oomph on the ball and was a little bit short. Moore open for a 3 and she knocks it down.
And Brookdale already taking advantage from the outside in the zone. If you're hitting their shots against the zone, you look good.
Lopez.
Yeah, very good ball handling by Sahara Lopez.
Inside of number 21, Julia Dixon. Dixon turnaround jumper in the lane doesn't go. Brown is there underneath and she is going to be fouled.
Fouls on number 21, Hermione Bankel. Her first.
As Brown is able to knock down the first one from the line and puts Cumberland on the board for the first time, 6-1. See if she can make this a 4-point game, and she does.
A very good form on those free throws, and the net told the story there.
Brown, 5'8" freshman. Whoops, miscommunication as Brannigan threw it away. Was going to try to give it back to Allender as Allender broke away and started going towards the basket.
And those are the turnovers we discussed. Now, Brookdale gets a lot of turnovers because they're hustling, they're running up and down the court. There was just a bad decision and a miscommunication. So those are certainly the ones Coach Dabino doesn't want to live with.
Lopez for 3. Way off the mark, and another air ball out of bounds. As Cumberland a little bit rusty coming out here.
Well, she knew that was short right away. You saw her immediately sprint to the basket after she let it go.
Moore comes around the defense for a 3, rims out. Bankel is there. Back over to Rodriguez. Bankel gets it back inside, loses it, and it's taken away by Brown. Lopez goes right over Brianna Rodriguez, and Rodriguez is going to be called with a blocking foul.
Yeah, I don't know if Brianna Rodriguez maybe shifted her upper body when who was that? When Lopez was up in the air, but it looked like her feet was set from the beginning. So I was a little surprised by that call.
So that'll put Lopez on the line. Lopez's shot is off the mark. Lopez comes in here shooting 59% from the line, the 5'6" sophomore from Atlantic City, New Jersey. Knocks down the second one, so it's a 3-point game, 6-3. As about 3.5 minutes gone by here in the first quarter. Bankel blocked away down low by Dixon, and Cumberland takes it away.
Yeah, nice job getting the ball inside the Bankel in a nice position. Dixon just too big, though, and reacted too quick.
Dixon working it inside, blocked away, taken right out of her hands, and Moore comes up with it. Brannigan. Allender. Back to Brannigan. Now Moore with a 3. Yes.
Yeah, that was a good pass by Colleen Brannigan. Put it right on Ibriana Moore's hands. And in rhythm, she was able to knock down a three-point shot. But a lot of times, what makes a three-point go is how good the pass is. If you put it right where the shooter wants it, they can easily go up with it and get it to go.
Lopez lost it, scooped up for a minute by number 33, Echeverra. Now Bankel comes away with it up to Moore, 1-on-2. Moore now going to pull up for a jumper. Front rim no good. Brannigan now tries her luck. It's an air ball and picked up by Brown.
Yeah, that was a good job by Haley Drinks getting back in transition. Ibriana Moore had a good 2 steps, and she really came from behind her and got up. Now, Ibriana Moore obviously had to dribble the ball, but certainly the speed there saved 2 points for Cumberland.
Dixon working it against Rodriguez down low, and the nice turnaround hook shot goes in.
Yeah, that's why I'm not surprised to see Caitlin Conroy up at the bench right now.
She's waiting to check in at the next whistle is Conroy.
Yeah, Julie Dixon just too much size right now.
Allender, another air ball that we've seen that a lot tonight from both teams, especially from behind the arc. Caitlin Conroy now comes in as Hermione Bankel will go to the bench.
Yeah, Brookdale not afraid to shoot the threes. That's their game. That's what they do. And they'll keep shooting them, make or miss, air ball or a brick. It doesn't matter. That's what they like to do, especially Brannigan and Allender.
Here is Haley Drinks. Whoops. For a second, almost taken away by Allender. Now Allender bats it down, and she has it. Goes right to the bucket hard and lays it in.
Yeah, I thought she was fouled. Brianne Allender, Colleen Brannigan, 2 taller girls. Allender at 5'10", Brannigan at 5'9". They're very good on the defensive end, getting strips. Well with Hermione Bankel, who's out of the game. Hermione Bankel, very long arms, and they become very difficult on the perimeter for teams.
Dixon inside and is not able to finish as she had Caitlin Conroy right on top of her. 11-5, Jersey Blues lead by 6. Rodriguez from the corner, another air ball. Lopez running it up the floor, 1-on-3, bumps into Allender, and Allender's going to be called with a blocking foul.
Yeah, Lopez, very impressive when she's in transition, bringing it up. She's a very good ball handler, obviously under pressure as well, but keeps her head up, has a nice dribble, doesn't get the dribble too far out in front of her, doesn't let it get too far behind her either, and she was able to take it right to the rim. But I'm impressed with how well she keeps her head up. She's always looking around the court. Like a quarterback who's under pressure in the pocket, you want to make sure they're still looking downfield so they can find open receivers. It's the same principle applies here. You don't want to have your head down where you don't see anyone who may be cutting.
Mazia and Peterson have checked in.
So, Echeverra and Brown come out for Cumberland as Sarah Mazzio, and I'm looking to see who the other player is. That's Shai Peterson. Conroy's shot is blocked away by Dixon. Now here comes Cumberland with Lopez running the floor. A little too strong with that layup. We're going to get a foul underneath, I believe, on Conroy, who came in over the back.
And Sahara Lopez looks like a very good player. She's obviously not gotten off to a good start. Some of the things just aren't falling for her. But I like her aggressiveness still in the game. She's not hanging her head. We did slap her hand there, but she's going to be a factor the rest of this game, and Brookdale better account for her.
Here is Peterson. Her jump shot does not fall. Allender now brings it up for the floor. Moore for 3. Air ball once again. Conroy, turnaround jumper from the foul line, knocks it down.
Again, that's what you got to do against the zone. Get it right there. Conroy there made the outside jumper. She's a little limited with that injury to her knee. A lot of times you'd like to see a drive on that from the big player. But she knocked down the jumper.
Dixon, double teamed, looking to go somewhere with it. Gets it over to Lopez, floater, yes.
Yeah, that should get Lopez going there.
Conroy. Brannigan for a three, yes. Colleen Brannigan, that's her second three and gives Brookdale their largest lead of 7.
And once the defense collapsed there, good job by Caitlin Conroy. She's so tall, she can look over the defense even when they collapse, and she found Brannigan for the open three.
Dixon, turnaround shot, off the mark, too strong, and Allender now comes away with it. All right, Sean, bye-bye. Sean Noel, athletics director, fooling around with us. Peterson comes away with that one for a rebound. She's had a nice night so far. Dixon, turnaround shot at the foul line, off the mark. Rebound, Lopez. As we approach a minute left, Dixon, another foul line jumper, no good. Dixon again with the rebound. Second and third chance opportunities for Cumberland. Now Dixon working against Conroy. Nice turnaround shot in the lane is good.
Yeah, who would think the left hand would work? I guess when you miss a couple in a row right-handed, go to the left hand, and Dixon was able to put it down.
Conroy, nice, inside.
That's a beautiful up and under move by Caitlin Conroy right there.
Trinks over to Mazzaro, and Mazzaro cannot finish. Conroy working it against Dixon, way off the mark, didn't even hit the rim. And now here comes Sahara Lopez. Lopez traveled.
Not quite sure about that one there. Lopez did a nice job. It looked like she was taking, as we saw in the men's game, not quite as extreme as the one Mason Jones did, but a bit of that Euro step going through. It looked like a very pretty play from here. I thought it was an and one, but officials saw it differently.
Kiana Joyner and Michelle Montefinis now on the floor for the Jersey Blues. Here's Joyner to Moore for three. Moore a little bit off the mark, too strong, and that'll do it for the end of the first quarter. So Jersey Blues lead by 7, 18-11. Have yet to see Talia Terrell come in for the Jersey Blues. Remember, Talia Terrell was the one who fell down in the women's game, who hurt her her right ankle with a right ankle sprain. We have not seen her yet, but she is suited up and should be in the game fairly soon. And for Coach Boney on the other side, Cumberland just looks a little lackluster. A lot of hurried opportunities, and they just can't finish, it seems like.
Yeah, we saw Dixon miss a few inside. She was catching it in a good spot, but when you're missing a few in a row, you might want to settle it down and just let the game come to you in that situation. Brookdale's got to be impressed. They've limited the turnovers, had a few, but they certainly still got to keep correcting that as we go on. They aren't creating the turnovers that they like to do with the full court press. It looked like Michelle Montefinis came up off the bench. We know she can be a bit of an irritant on the defensive end for the offensive players of the opposing team, and especially with Sahara Lopez having her way. But Sahara Lopez does have some good size at 5'6". Michelle Montefinis is only 5'1", so we'll see if she can slow her down. But Montefinis is one of the faster players. If Lopez keeps having her way in this game, I wouldn't be surprised to see Amanda Carabin come in. The former soccer player, as we've discussed,
yes,
certainly should be able to run with her and has the size at 5'8" to really match up well.
And so the Brookdale Jersey Blues will come out with more as our PA announcer, Brooks Jordan, comes out as one of the cheerleaders had left one of their pom-poms on the floor. Long forced shot way off the mark as it goes up and over the glass. That was Shai Peterson from the left arc. Montefinis trying to get it over to Conroy. A little bit of a sloppy pass.
Yeah, she got away with that one there. You don't want to be passing late across the paint underneath. basket.
Coach Dabino wants a timeout, as I think he was looking at Joyner, asking her where she was going. Didn't like what was going on, and he takes a timeout.
Yeah, opening possession of the second quarter, that is, and clearly he didn't have what he wanted coming out. I'm not really sure where he wanted Kiana Jordan to be. It looked like Cumberland was still in the zone defense, and especially with Caitlin Conroy underneath, you want to have that exit valve or pressure relief valve, however you want to call it, in the middle of the court there. So we'll see what directions they come out with here and where she's supposed to be, or if they just switch the play up altogether.
Ten on the shot clock. Here's Montefinice inside. Dumps it off Conroy for a jumper from the corner, and she connects.
Yeah, Caitlin Conroy looks good early in this game. She's hitting her outside jumper.
Here is Sahara Lopez to Shy Peterson. Down low to Dixon. Dixon working against Conroy. Ball being swung around. Dixon. Peterson back to Dixon. 7 on the clock, puts it up with the left hand, no good. Peterson underneath, and we're gonna get a jump ball. Possession arrow points to the Blues.
Michelle Montefinice right away doing what she does. She just scraps it out in there no matter what. It doesn't matter who she's going against, even at her size, she'll get in there and really muddy the waters, so to speak.
And double dribble on Montefinice. I was just about to say Montefinice, the smallest player at 5'1" for the Jersey Blues, but as you said, Rich, she's always in the middle of things.
Yeah, she's certainly not afraid to do whatever's necessary to win. And that's why I believe it was Shy Peterson was the one who had that rebound.
Yep.
Again, we discussed keep the ball high when you get the rebound. You don't allow a small player like Montefinice to be able to tie you up.
Dixon spinning her way inside, too strong with turnaround jump shot. She has been working it against Conroy all night, and so far Conroy has won that battle. Oops, miscommunication.
Yeah, Dixon's making good moves. That was a nice spin move there. She's just not getting her shot to fall here early on.
Conroy bounce pass down low to Joyner, who cuts it into a running Moore.
Yeah, that was a beautiful pass by Joyner. You want to see it paid off with an assist.
Sahara Lopez, a nice layup with the right hand.
I got to be careful when Sahara Lopez gets the ball. I got to talk a little faster because she's right off the court in the blank there.
Here's Brown, who's back in the game for Cumberland. Up ahead to Mazzaro for 3. Off the mark. Lopez is there, though, puts it back in. Nobody boxed out Lopez down low, and the Jersey Blues now have a 5-point lead.
Yeah, that's what will tend to happen in transition when you take a 3 there. No one's marking up their man on the other end for the box out.
Brannigan drains a 3 from the corner, even with a hand in her face, as that was Lynn Brown closing out on her. And that is the third 3 from Brannigan so far tonight.
Yeah,
so.
she's a real zone buster with the way she can shoot. You'd almost have to go to the one-on-one or woman-to-woman, so to say, defense here.
Ooh. Dixon walked with it.
Yeah, I'm
she
not
was
sure
spinning
about
away inside.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Looked like a good spin move. But let's see if Cumberland does that, because Brannigan, if she's hot from the outside, now she's coming out so you can stick to the zone. But it's very tough.
Hermione Bankel and Brianna Allender will come in. Joyner, long 2. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound, Montefinice. And Montefinice walked with it. Wow. Second time in a row for Montefinice when she has had the ball.
Yeah. We know how I feel about these traveling calls. We don't have to get in, but I really did not see much of anything there.
Haley Drinks comes in for number 14. Sarah Mazzaro. As here is Brown. Jersey Blues back in a 2-3 defense, and Talia Terrell comes in. Remember, she injured her right ankle in the last game. Shot goes up from the corner, no good. Rebound, Talia Terrell.
Yeah, and Hermione Bankel doing a good job in that zone defense.
Allender's layup too strong. Conroy rips it out of the hands of Dixon, but we're going to get a jump ball, and possession arrow goes back to Cumberland.
Yeah, at the other end, Hermione Banco was in the lower three in the 2-3 zone on the right-hand side of the court, or the left-hand side defensively, and she was really on the piston, as we would say, coming up and going back down with the ball, doing a good job. That's very important in the zone defense.
So slight tie up there as we get things back rolling again. No team fouls for either side in this entire second quarter. Not a whole lot in the first quarter. Dixon inside, no. And Conroy comes away with it.
Yeah, Dixon continues to struggle on the inside. You'll live with those shots if you're Cumberland all day.
Out of bounds, last touch by Moore. Lynn Brown, who was right against Colleen Brannigan. Here's Conroy right on Dixon inside, and there we go. There's our first team foul of the half. As that is going to be on Julia Dixon.
Her first.
And that'll send Caitlin Conroy, the 6'4" sophomore from Oakhurst, New Jersey, to the free throw line where she shoots 55%. Unfortunately, cannot get the first one to fall. Conroy still wearing that knee brace on the right foot. She's been wearing that for much of the season. Can't make either of them from the line. Tie up underneath, and it's going to be a foul on Hermione Bankel, who was trying to get a little bit too greedy and try to get the ball away from Shai Peterson.
Yeah, and we've seen Caitlin Conroy is having some extended minutes here. Now, we do see Brianna Rodriguez getting up off the bench. Let's see if she comes out. But hopefully that's a sign that her knee injury is getting a bit better, where she can play more minutes in a row.
Dixon guarded by Brannigan. Ball being swung around. Here's Brown. Gets it into a cutting Peterson. Lost it. And we're going to get a blocking call. Is that going to be on Conroy? I believe it will be on Conroy. So that'll be, I think, the first foul on, second foul on Caitlin Conroy. As Hermione Banko comes out, Conroy comes out, Moore comes in, and Allender also comes in as well. Drinks inbounding. And another foul, this time on Moore. So within the last minute and a half now, we have quickly a couple of team fouls.
Yeah. Coach Stabina can't be happy about that. I don't know if he's working the official or someone else there.
Brown, long inbounds pass to Haley. Haley drinks. Lopez has the ball to Peterson for a nice teardrop jumper, and it bounces in.
Yeah, it was a nice job by Sahara Lopez. Got the penetration and then the kick out on the baseline, and Shai Peterson made a nice baseline jumper.
Brannigan working against Peterson. Outside Talia Terrell. Back to Allender. Brannigan now to Talia Terrell for a long two, and she knocks it down. Nice job by Talia Terrell.
Very nice form by Talia Terrell there. He's leaning forward, well, not leaning forward, but moving forward in the upper body on the shot, and you could see the results as that was a swish. Very good form.
Sahara Lopez. Front rim no good. Tried to follow her shot. Allender comes away with it. Alley-oop. I thought it was going to be alley-oop to Brannigan, who was cutting. Allender goes inside. No call, but it was last touched by Lynn. At least that's what our official Ron DePasquale is saying. Brown arguing that she did not touch it. Allender for three. No good. Rebound. Talia Terrell goes right back up with it. Can't finish.
Yeah, you usually don't see Colleen Brannigan make the extra pass and give up a three. She did so there.
And Sahara Lopez just completely lost it as she was out of control. 1-on-3. And a timeout by Coach Boney for Cumberland. So this has been a very interesting first half. Brookdale has pretty much been in control. They've had at least a 6 or 7 point lead for much of the night. But they're not making it easy on themselves. They're turning over the ball and they're making some costly mistakes down low in particular.
Yeah, given up a little too many offensive rebounds as well. And we're seeing Cumberland is simply missing some shots. Dixon has had a lot of good looks inside, as well as Sahara Lopez. A few of them just hasn't gotten a fall. Now they've shot in a few bad ones from outside that also haven't gone in, but only 8 points. So Brookdale really would want to clean this up because this can swing at any time, especially we saw in the first game. The men's team had an 8-point lead, and if a team gets hot, they can get right back into it. But in this situation, Cumberland's just missed. I mean, I can think of a good 3-4 shots that were easy ones that you would expect to go in. And in an 8-point game, 4 hoops, it'd be tied right now.
4:08 remaining here in the second quarter. As Jersey Blues again lead by 8, 25-17. Again, the Blues lost their last game to Middlesex by 9, broke a 7-game winning streak. And more, too many steps, back to Cumberland. Ball being swung around. Here's Brown. Tried to get it down low to Peterson. Last touch by Brannigan.
Brannigan, excellent job getting around there. I thought that Peterson had the seal, but Brannigan was able to get around and prevent the hoop there.
Brown, air ball from the left arc. Rebound, though, Lopez. Shot clock did not reset, and they throw it away anyway, so it doesn't matter. Brannigan passes it down low to Rodriguez, and Rodriguez, nice off the glass and in.
A good high-low game there. Brianne Allender getting it to Colleen Brannigan. When the defense closed to her, she found Brianna Rodriguez wide open underneath.
Drinks had it poked away for a second. Now she regains it and gets it over to Brown, who gets it to Lopez. 10 on the shot clock. Brown looking to go somewhere with it. Peterson stepped on the baseline. And Haley Drinks will go to the bench, and coming in for her will be number 14, Sarah Mazzaro. Brannigan off the screen, takes a 3, in and out, and a rebound to Brown.
Yeah, that one looked good from up here. Colleen Brannigan continues to shoot. She's really a big-time weapon for this Brookdale offense.
Lopez took too many steps inside the paint. And another traveling call. A lot of turnovers for Cumberland this first half.
Yeah, I don't like those traveling calls at all. I didn't see anything there.
Brannigan to Talia Terrell. Now back over to Moore. Moore lost it. Out of bounds, back to Cumberland. She bumped into Lopez and I think just lost her dribble. Under 2 minutes left here in the second quarter. Brookdale in a 2-3 zone.
And they're collapsing hard to the side. And that leads to the 3. Unfortunately, Cumberland was not able to hit it.
And now Talia Terrell, who tried to force her way out of that tie-up, traveled.
Yeah, and I thought that was a good call. In the 2-3, you usually want to have the top two not so close to each other, because in a zone, you're trying to play a section. You don't want to have two people playing one section.
Peterson way off the mark from the foul line. Again, Jersey Blues lead by 10. Here's Allender, drives inside, puts it up. No good, gets her own rebound, back up with it and fouled. Coach Boney just kind of laughing that one off as he was not happy with that call.
And Brookdale got bailed out a bit. That was a really stagnant offensive possession. Me and Allender recognized it and took control.
Allender back iron the first foul shot. Sophomore 5'10" from Toms River, New Jersey. And Allender makes the second one, so 1 out of 2 from the line. Puts the Jersey Blues back up by 11 as we approach a minute left here in the first half. Brown for 3, uncontested, and she knocks it down. Nice job by Lynn Brown. Cuts the Jersey Blues lead to 8.
Yeah, she was nice in rhythm there. Again, against the zone. Get it to the middle, then kick out. Don't try passing it around the outside. And that's what they did.
Brannigan drives inside, too strong with the layup.
Yeah, miscommunication there by Cumberland defensively, and they got away with one.
Here is Mazzaro for 3. And quickly 2 threes gets Cumberland back into this game.
And that gives them the 2-for-1 opportunity. I don't expect Brookdale to score here in 5 seconds.
Traveling by Monty Fenice. That's the 3rd time that has happened tonight to her. And now with 33.1, the Dukes get it back. Where they're down by 5.
And they can take basically all 30 seconds. Remember, even if the ball goes through, the clock will continue to run the rest of the way. So basically, they did get the 2-for-1 here, but they may shoot it really quick. Who knows?
Brown again for 3. This time it's a brick, no good. And a rebound to Allender. Shot clock turned off.
Yeah, if you're given the open 3, Lynn Brown had it again, might as well take it. That one was just way off. And it gives Brookdale another possession, though.
Joyner, turnaround floater in the lane, bounces off the rim. Dixon with the rebound, Brown with 3. Brown with 2, hoists it up, short, out of bounds. And that'll come to the end of the first half.
At the end of the first half, Brookdale leads Cumberland 28.
So Cumberland made a run, Rich, late in that first half, and they were able to get to within 5 of the Jersey Blues lead. Jersey Blues, though, pretty much have had a comfortable lead all game. Cumberland, though, showed some life late in that first half.
Yeah, we discussed when I believe it was an 8-point game that Cumberland had just missed a few shots. You saw they got 2 threes. Threes will get you right back into the game when you get them. Brookdale, offensively, I think they've been a bit stagnant. They're not cutting, they're not too crisp. They're making the correct passes, making the correct plays. It just looks a little lethargic in how they're doing it and a little sluggish and behind. So that's certainly something that needs to be corrected. But again, making the right passes and the right plays, but you got to do it with force and emphasis. And that's how you really run an effective offense.
So Jersey Blues, we'll see if they can try to improve and get their first win, as they lost last time they were on the court to Middlesex. They lead by 5, 28-23. Tim Canofemo alongside Rich Van Dassel will be back for the second half right after this.
Hi, my name is Michelle, and tonight we're going to battle Cumberland Community College at 7 p.m. You can watch it live on YouTube. Search for Brookdale TV.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Yaya. Hi, I'm Frenchie.
I'm Colleen.
I'm Sydney.
I'm Caitlin.
I'm Michelle.
I'm Pickles.
I'm Bree.
I'm Talia.
I'm Jackie.
And I'm Bree.
And we are the Brookdale Jersey Blues.
This is not your ordinary community college. This is an education for the 21st century, a college that learns from industry trends and adapts to the changing job market. This is a group of acclaimed professors and a staff who will stand at your side, and help you kick down any door you choose. This is where you can learn a new skill or earn a degree, online or in person, at 6 locations across Monmouth County. This is not your ordinary community college. This is Brookdale. This is college redefined. This is success reimagined.
Minds can achieve anything. We make sure they get to college. Federal student aid provides more than $150 billion in grants, loans, and work-study funds to make college possible for anyone with the mind to get there. Because if given the chance, minds will do great things. Federal Student Aid, proud sponsor of the American Mind. Learn more about money for college at studentaid.gov.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Yaya. Hi, I'm Frenchie.
I'm Colleen.
I'm Sydney.
I'm Caitlin. I'm Michelle.
I'm Pickles. I'm Bree. I'm Talia.
I'm Jackie. And I'm Bree. And we are the Brookdale Jersey Blues.
Need a place for your next conference, meeting, seminar, or social gathering? Choose the Warner Student Life Center located on the beautiful wooded 300-acre campus of Brookdale Community College in Monmouth County. You'll have access to 15,000 square feet of versatile event space, state-of-the-art conference facilities, a comfortable lounge, a scenic outdoor patio area, and an award-winning catering service. To learn more, visit brookdalecc.edu/events. That's brookdalecc.edu/events. The Warner Student Life Center at Brookdale Community College. Make it the place for your next event.
This is Dante Whipple from Brookdale Community College. Watch us tonight as we battle Cumberland at 5 o'clock p.m. Watch us live on YouTube. Search Brookdale TV.
Hi, my name is Michelle, and tonight we're going to battle Cumberland Community College at 7 p.m. You can watch it live on YouTube. Search for Brookdale TV.
Minds can achieve anything. We make sure they get to college. Federal student aid provides more than $150 billion in grants, loans, and work-study funds to make college possible for anyone with the mind to get there. Because if given the chance, minds will do great things. Federal Student Aid, proud sponsor of the American Mind. Learn more about money for college at studentaid.gov.
Hey, what's up, guys? Mason Jones, starting guard and captain for Brookdale men's basketball.
I'm Terrell Cox from Brookdale Basketball.
My name is Noel Garay. I'm Aaron Trimble.
My name is Jalil Chain.
This is Sky Harris.
This is Dante Whipple from Brookdale Community College.
Go Jersey Blues.
Brookdale Community College is an exemplary institution, and we are very, very proud of the high quality of our academic programs, the wonderful support we have in student services, our national ranked athletics teams, and so many other things.
Most people who are stopping by the counseling booth are asking questions about what programs they can get into. They're somewhat unsure about their pathway when they get here. So they want to know what services we have available for them to help them make decisions about careers and also academic programs.
This event has been put together basically for you guys. We have a number of faculty, pretty much faculty from every department and staff from every department on campus here to talk to you guys.
Part of Brookdale's mission is to offer associate degrees for transfer. It's called our transfer mission. So our Associate of Arts and our Associate of Science programs are designed to be the first 2 years of a 4-year curriculum. So it's very affordable to come to Brookdale and earn an AA degree or an AS degree and then transfer to a 4-year college for a bachelor's degree.
We literally have an enormous spectrum. If you're interested at all in scientific endeavor and how science applies to living things, we're the department for you.
Our program is a 2-year associate degree program where you can study culinary arts. We have excellent job placement, and we recently got accredited by the American Culinary Federation, which is a really big deal, and it's very prestigious, and we're very proud of it.
The architecture program is a transfer program, which is also another wonderful program at Brookdale. And what's so great about the two programs, architects and interior designers work together in the professional world together, and we're so closely related. And we have great facilities here at Brookdale for students that are coming in. And it's an affordable program for both architecture and interior design.
You know, Brookdale's a wonderful start. We know the reputation. She already knows what track she wants to take. We've already looked into Brookdale. We've looked into Georgian Court, we've looked into Rutgers, and looked into New Jersey City University. So we kind of know what track she has to take, and we learned some very important things from the ladies over at the nursing and also from the lady at New Jersey City University about where you have to end up in 4 years, and it all goes from there.
Brookdale is a very affordable choice for our county residents, even our out-of-county residents. And we just like to help them, get them the information, and let them know that everyone should file a financial aid form. It's called a FAFSA at fafsa.gov. And we're just looking forward to the students that are planning on attending Brookdale in the next year or two.
Open house. It's a great way to connect with incoming students, and it's a wonderful opportunity to really show this community what the college has to offer them.
We are here to support you in your growth, in helping you to achieve your goals. If you're here to get an associate degree that transfers to a 4-year institution, we can help you. If you're looking for that degree or certificate that leads to a high-paying job, we can help you. If you're looking to retool, maybe life hasn't gone exactly the way you wanted it to, you want to develop a different skill set and get back out there and compete in the workforce, we can help you. We are here for you. We are Brookdale Community College, and our middle name is Community, which means we're about you.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Yaya. Hi, I'm Frenchie.
I'm Colleen.
I'm Sydney.
I'm Caitlin. I'm Michelle.
I'm Pickles. I'm Bree. I'm Talia.
I'm Jackie.
And I'm Bree.
And we are the Brookdale Jersey Blues.
Coming from another country wasn't easy. I struggle a lot, but Brookdale received me with their hands open. The sports, my team is like my family. The professors care about you. They work with you. My work at Red Bank Primary School, it's amazing, and I know they're such gifted kids. My name is Larita Lopez, scholar athlete, and I got my start at Brookdale.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Yaya. Hi, I'm Frenchie.
I'm Colleen.
I'm Sydney.
I'm Caitlin. I'm Michelle.
I'm Pickles. I'm Bree. I'm Talia.
I'm Jackie.
And I'm Bree.
And we are the Brookdale Jersey Blues.
You may qualify for a federal grant to pay the cost of training for employment in the growing healthcare field. The healthcare industry that has added jobs every year with more growth forecast. Jobs such as medical, nursing, and dental assistants, physical therapy and home health aide, pharmacy technicians, and many more. 10 New Jersey community colleges offer the Health Profession Opportunity Grants. See if you qualify for the federal grants for training by contacting your participating community college and start to build your pathway to a brighter future.
Hey, what's up, guys? Mason Jones, starting guard and captain for Brookdale men's basketball.
I'm Terrell Cox from Brookdale Basketball.
My name is Noel Gary. I'm Aaron Trimble.
My name is Jalil Chain.
This is Sky Harris. This is Dante Whipple from Brookdale Community College.
Go Jersey Blues.
Hi, I'm Michelle Zuppi, Brookdale faculty and department chair of the Culinary Education Center of Monmouth County. The Culinary Education Center of Monmouth County is a collaboration between Brookdale Community College and the Monmouth County Vocational School District. We are conveniently located in Asbury Park, next to Asbury Park High School. Brookdale's culinary students receive excellent training and preparation for a career in the restaurant and hospitality industry. Many of Brookdale's culinary graduates are successful chefs right here in the local area. Brookdale offers 3 different programs in the culinary arts: a 2-year associate's degree, a 1-year culinary certificate, and a 1-year pastry certificate. The Culinary Education Center's bakery is open to the public during the day from September through June. The public can enjoy the Culinary Education Center's restaurants' reasonably priced lunches Monday through Friday between 11:30 and 12:30, and 4-course dinners Monday through Thursday, 5:15 until 6:15. Reservations are required for dinner or for any large groups. Come and experience the Culinary Education Center of Monmouth County and watch the culinary students prepare your meal under the direction of the center staff of amazing chefs. For more information, call us at 732-988-3299 or visit our website at www.brookdalecc.edu/culinary-arts.
I love the Ocean First Challenge because it will help change the lives of our students here at Brookdale.
Because it opens doors for my community.
It will allow me to transfer to a four-year college of my dreams.
It will give me confidence to do well in school.
The Brookdale Foundation helps students achieve their dream of earning a college degree. Higher education transforms individuals, families, and communities now and for generations to come. It is a springboard to success for those who seize the opportunities that college provides. The money we raise will provide scholarships to students with financial need. The scholarships we provide eliminate the financial barriers for students so they don't have to delay or abandon their educational and career goals. We are in the business of building minds and building futures. We help students achieve their dream of earning a college degree so they can build better futures for themselves, their families, and our communities.
I love the Ocean First Challenge because it'll help me achieve the life of my dreams.
Will provide me with more opportunities.
Because it would relieve me of my financial hardships.
Because I need money to pay for school.
I could pursue my career dreams of working in the sports industry.
To reach the goal of becoming a hotel manager.
I can graduate from college debt-free.
I will be able to receive the education of my dreams.
It gives me hope for endless opportunities.
I love the hashtag Ocean First Challenge because it can help me pursue my career as health and physical education teacher.
And welcome back inside the Robert J. Collins Arena for the start of the second half here at Brookdale. Jersey Blues lead by 5, 28-23. Tim Kettlefemo alongside Rich Van Tassel. And Rich, it was an interesting first half. Brookdale, it was in control for most of it. They had, at one time, a 10-point lead. Cumberland, though, came back with a couple of back-to-back threes and closed within 5.
Yeah, certainly Cumberland, if they can start to get their shots to fall, it'll be a much closer second half. For Brookdale, just want to see them with a little more force and assertiveness on the offensive side of the ball and make sure they finish their cuts hard and just do everything with a bit more crispness, and I think they should be all right going forward.
All right, so back in action here in the second half. Conroy working around Dixon down low, and Conroy's shot was an air ball. Here is Brown from the corner, off the mark, no good. Rebound Conroy.
And it looked like Brookdale was in a 3-2 zone, possibly to try to prevent the long threes from falling.
Moore on the other end can't finish at the hoop, out of bounds to the Dukes.
Dukes ball.
So Sahara Lopez with the ball. Working it down low to Dixon, and Dixon, nice jumper in the lane, and she hits it.
Yeah, that was a good quick move by Dixon, was rotating back to her right, or excuse me, rotating, yeah, over her right shoulder, and it allowed her to go up right in form. Right in motion, that is.
Brannigan not able to get that shot off as we're going to get an offensive foul away from the ball. That'll be team foul number 1 on Brookdale. That's going to be on Conroy. It's her 3rd foul.
That's her 3rd personal foul.
And she now comes out of the game as Brianna Rodriguez will come in. Dixon almost threw it away. Drinks picks it up. Moore takes it away.
Excellent anticipation by Brianna Moore there on a sloppy pass by Cumberland.
Bankel drives inside. Nice move off the glass and in the paint. And Hermione Bankel gives the Jersey Blues another 5-point lead.
Yeah, Hermione Bankel is very long-limbed, and there she took nice long strides and allowed her to get really right into the rim, or right to the rim with ease. I don't think Cumberland's defense was expecting her to be able to move like that.
Lopez to Drinks, now to Dixon. Turnaround shot, rims out, rebound Bankel.
Yeah, Dixon is getting good looks. She hit her first shot. I was interested to see if that would get her going for the second half.
Brannigan squares up for a 3, no good, back iron. Now here comes Lopez, lays it in as she was racing against Brannigan and Allender down the floor.
And you saw how good of a ball handler Sahara Lopez is there. In speed, and she was able to slow and time her steps well enough to not be out of control when she went up for the layup.
Allender to Rodriguez, now back over to Bankel. Bankel drives inside, kicks out Rodriguez off the mark. Moore was battling Drinks down low for a rebound, and now we're going to get a foul. It's going to stay here. And it's going to be a foul charge to Cumberland. It'll be first team foul. Foul is going to go on Lynn Brown. That's her first.
Foul number 30, Lynn Brown. Her first.
Allender's shot goes up from the corner off the mark. As here is Peterson now trying to bring Cumberland, possibly tie on this possession if they can get a 3. Lopez to Dixon. Too strong.
It's a killer. That was well done by Cumberland. They moved the ball from left to right. Sahara Lopez was able to cut. Dixon just, again, struggling to finish on the inside as she was left wide open.
Bankel kicks it out to Moore for 3. Yes.
And it's a 5-point swing as Brianna Moore hits the 3.
Lopez gets it over to Drinks. Drinks to Dixon. Goes right at Rodriguez inside. And Moore comes up with another rebound. Rodriguez at the other end can't finish underneath the bucket. She was ahead of the defense, and now we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Jersey Blues.
Cumberland takes possession.
Oh, miscommunication there as Lopez tried to get it to Drinks. Ball loose on the floor, bodies go flying, and it's going to be still Cumberland's ball. Coach Davina is arguing.
Yeah, I don't know if he's arguing for a backcourt. It looked like she slipped. Her foot went over the backcourt. But the ball has to be the one that crosses the backcourt, so that could be it. Or if she had possession for the timeout, I'm not sure what that was.
Talking it over there with Chris Boyer. And that might be exactly what he's arguing, Rich, because I thought that Brown's leg may have gone over the half-court line. It was definitely very close, let's put it that way.
Oh, yeah, no, her leg definitely did, but it's the ball that has to go beyond the half-court line. I couldn't really tell. It looked like she slipped to the ground as well, so we could be possibly looking for a travel also.
So that looks like that's the end of the conversation, and they chuckle and move away.
It's amazing. The refs never really seem to change their calls, no matter how many times the coaches argue.
No matter how much selling you do as a coach, they never change it.
Yeah.
Lopez for three. Back iron, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up and in. Nobody blocks out Lopez down low. We've seen that as a weakness for the Brookdale Jersey Blues so far.
Long shots lead to long rebounds, and that's what happened there.
Moore's left arc three doesn't go down, as now Peterson to Lopez. Dixon a little out of position behind the arc. Here is Mazzaro from the corner, and Mazzaro can't finish. Cumberland now has switched to a man-to-man defense. They were originally in a 2-3 zone. Moore to Brannigan. Bankel goes right over Brown, and we're going to get a blocking foul on Lynn Brown as Moore was going to the bucket. I don't think they're going to call that on the, they're going to call it on the floor, so a non-shooting foul. Interesting call.
Yeah, Brookdale was running some nice motion there. They had two down screens that freed Bankel up, and she had a nice lane to the hoop and took it and got the foul.
Brannigan knocks down a third three from behind the arc. She has been on fire tonight and extends the Brookdale lead to 7.
It's like a bit of a...
Oops. Tipped away there. Rodriguez comes away with it.
I'm not sure what that was by Brooklyn. It almost looked like a diamond. Maybe a diamond in one zone.
Brannigan guarded tightly by Peterson. Moore now hoists up a long three. Short, front rim, no good. Saved out of bounds by Brown. Here comes Cumberland. 3-on-2 at the moment. Peterson for three. No. Brown with the rebound, fouled underneath by Rodriguez.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with Sahara Lopez's play. She's a very heady point guard. Does a nice job. Ran the court there. Brookdale slow. The rest of the players getting back to box out. That'll happen in transition, especially when the offensive team, as Cumberland did, had numbers.
And Lynn Brown shooting 61% from the line. Brown, 5'8" freshman. Has had a decent night so far for the Dukes. A little short on the second one, hits the front rim.
Yeah, she went high with the ball, too. Her first shot wasn't quite high arcing, but the second one looked to be even higher. I wonder if she compensated a little with height and left the distance short.
Moore pulls up, didn't get off her feet, and we're going to get an offensive foul underneath the basket on Lynn Brown. Brown cannot believe it. And that argument is still not over with yet, as Talia Terrell comes in for Brianna Rodriguez.
It looked like Lynn Brown was just boxing out. I can see why she's frustrated.
That's Brown's third foul. Bankel to Allender with a floater, and it rattled in.
Allender from Bankel.
Haley Drinks getting ready to check in at the next whistle. Ooh. Lopez inside. Traveled. Coach Boney does not like that call. He wanted some contact with a foul. As Brown comes out, Drinks comes in.
Yeah, I think that Lopez was expecting the foul call there. When she didn't get it, she knew she didn't really have any options. That's why she tried to get rid of it as fast as they could. But there was certainly contact, just no call.
Moore drives it hard inside. Pull up, no good. Foul underneath. I believe that's going to be on...
They got Lopez.
Lopez, okay, yeah. Going to send Brianne Allender to the line.
First personal, Cumberland's fourth team foul.
14 foul for Cumberland. As Allender, the 5'10 sophomore from Toms River, no good on the first attempt, and now we're going to get a timeout from Coach Boney for Cumberland.
30-second.
Quick 30-second timeout. As his squad is down by 8 currently at the moment. Allender awaiting her second foul shot. Our officials tonight, I mentioned them at the beginning. Chris Boyer, Ron DePasquale, and Ken Widgian. So Allender now will go to the free throw line. And nice high arcing shot from the line, and she connects. Brookdale back up by 9, 39-30. Under 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. Here's Dixon down low on Bankel. No good. Rebound Peterson. Ball tipped around. Drinks comes up with it. Mazzaro. Ball being swung around. Shot clock did reset. Here is Mazzaro for 3, and she knocks it down. Nice job from the left arc.
Yeah, they were moving the ball very well on that, getting it to Dixon multiple times inside, and they kept passing it around, but they kept making sure they got it inside to Dixon to collapse the defense, and it left Mazzaro open for the 3.
Talia Terrell puts it up. No good. Out of bounds back to Brookdale as Sahara Lopez touched it last.
Yeah, you really want to control those rebounds. You don't get easier opportunity than what Sahara Lopez had there.
Brannigan feeds down low. Or I'm sorry, that's Allender down low. Now here's Brannigan with the ball. Allender guarded by Peterson. Talia Terrell lost it, taken away by Dixon. Dixon goes to the floor, and Sahara Lopez comes up with it. Lopez going coast to coast, lays it in.
Yeah, lightning fast, Sahara Lopez. And this is what happens. Brookdale has not been able to put Cumberland away. It's granted still a 4-point lead here for Brookdale, but Cumberland keeps coming back, and they get down to about 8. But Brookdale, you'd like to see them extend it to double digits. Usually double digits, you have a bit of wiggle room. It's only an 8-point game. You see that 6 quick points. 5, if I could do math actually. The 3 and the 2 gets it right back to a 4-point game. So they're only up 9 there. And Coach Dabina, I would expect him to really be focusing on making sure they're a lot sharper on the offensive end, as we discussed coming in from halftime. You see Coach Durham, Ashley Durham for Cumberland, telling her team to just keep grinding. And that's what they've been doing. Just keep working, and you try to stay within striking distance and then make a quick run to get the lead.
Coach Durham, the assistant coach for Cumberland.
And Amanda Carabin is in the game. Let's see if she is put on to Sahara Lopez. Try to slow her down.
Mazzaro comes away with it, again on the floor. Coach Dabino not happy about the way LaBrianna Moore flicked it off. Dixon along 2, in and out. Allender now 1-on-3, outruns the defense, puts it up and lays it in. No foul.
Yeah, Allender saw she had Dixon backpedaling. Dixon way too big to be able to keep up with Allender there. And she did the correct thing, just blow right by her and get to the rim for a layup.
Air ball inside as I see Amanda Carabin has come into the game. Must not have noticed her out of that timeout. She's in the game again, the former soccer player from the women's soccer team that just won a championship. Brannigan for 3, knocks it down.
And just like that, 5 quick points from Brookdale to get the lead back up to 9. A lot better on the defensive end and a lot crisper on the offensive end.
Under a minute left. Dixon, offensive foul.
Offensive foul.
So Dixon is going to be charged with her second foul. She heads to the bench as Brown comes in for her.
Yeah, frustrating night for Julia Dixon tonight, getting some easy ones or missing some easy ones, not getting them to fall.
She's been working hard inside.
Yeah, you can definitely see she's a very heady basketball player.
Brannigan bumped into Lopez, and that's going to be a blocking foul on Brannigan. But yeah, Dixon has really been the only player for Cumberland that has been being fed the ball down low, and has really had a tough night because she's had to go up against the likes of Colleen or Caitlin Conroy, Kiana Joyner, and just Brianna Rodriguez, and even Hermione Bankel, who's a presence down low. So she's had a tough night.
Yeah, she has made some good passes. Again, just missing some of those, the easy ones. And on that fast break, though, you saw Coach Dabini tell, I believe it was Brianne Allender, that was a good foul. You have only 2 team fouls. There was under 30 seconds left. Why give up the fast break, take the foul, and make court? So a good job.
Shot clock turned out. Cumberland will have an opportunity to try to get on the board. 12.5 left. Lopez with 8. Mazzaro taken away by Moore with 3. Moore's going to make it quick. Fouled behind with 0.6 seconds on the clock. I believe that was Haley Drinks with the foul. And that'll send Moore to the free throw line with just 0.6 seconds left.
Yeah, Brianna Moore shows great anticipation on the defensive end, and she got right in there for the strip. In a big way, let's see if she can finish it off with these points at the line.
Moore makes the first foul shot as she has had a nice night. She comes in here shooting 66% from the floor. Freshman from Asbury Park makes them both. And that'll do it for the end of the third quarter as the Jersey Blues holding a comfortable 11-point lead, 46-35. And Monmouth County residents remind you that you are invited to join the Brookdale Community College's newly reopened fitness center. The fitness center sports a large selection of treadmills, weightlifting machines, and other equipment, as well as affordable fitness classes such as Zumba, Pilates, yoga, strength training, and functional fitness for older adults. The Brookdale Fitness Center is located at 765 Newman Springs Road, in Lincroft, New Jersey, in parking lots 6 and 7. For more information, you can call 732-224-2140 or visit brookdalecc.edu/fitness. Final quarter of our coverage tonight, and this is going to be our final game until January. We have the Christmas breaks mixed in there, and for these teams, looking ahead at the upcoming schedule, same as the men, the Jersey Blues will travel up to Northampton on Friday, December 18th. However, that will be their last game until they come back home January 9th to play Sussex. That's a Saturday game. Games will be at 12 p.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Time here on Brookdale Television, live on our YouTube channel. Bankel, hook shot inside, rolls off the rim and in.
Yeah, they even laid off Bankel there, accepting the 3 or conceding the 3, and Bankel was still able to get to the rim with her long strides.
Dixon back in the game, down low. Shot just can't fall in. Carabin tried to save it out of bounds. And they go back to Cumberland.
Yeah, they tried to get Julia Dixon the ball a little deeper that time, and she's still unable to just find the range.
Lopez kicks it out. Peterson for a 3. Yes. Nice job by Shy Peterson. And cuts the Jersey Blues lead to 11. Bankel goes right at Dixon, now back out more for a three, in and out.
Yeah, I'm surprised Brookdale doesn't go to that, excuse me. Yeah, the travel, I was gonna say, I'm surprised that Cumberland is gonna stay with Julia Dixon on Hermione Bankel. She's giving her space, as we discussed on the first possession, conceding the three, but Bankel can still get right around her every time. It's a very difficult matchup for Julia Dixon. Yeah, they've made the switch to Lynn Brown here.
Taken away by Peterson. Cumberland's still in this game, but they're going to have to start picking it up if they want to have a shot, and Allender is going to be called with a reach-in foul.
I thought that Peterson shot was a three. Apparently, they only gave her the two.
Yeah, I thought so too, so
I don't know if the official thought that men's three-point line was the women's three-point line, because it looked pretty obvious from here. That could be a costly point.
I'll have to check on that. I did not notice that. Dixon at the foul line, swings it around to Lopez, back to Dixon. Dixon down low to a cutting Brown, who lays it in.
Yeah, and you see Julia Dixon is making a lot of the right plays. That was a beautiful pass there to Lynn Brown.
Moore just couldn't quite handle that one, a little out of control. Here is Lopez. Mazzaro for a long three, and she drains it.
And they just keep hanging around.
Yeah.
You got to really give Cumberland credit. Brookdale went on that little mini run extended going from the third to the fourth quarter, but Cumberland has answered yet again.
Moore guarded by Mazzaro. Caitlin Conroy, nice jumper. Oops, almost miscommunication there. As Lopez almost threw it away, Brown was able to get it back. Brown with 12 on the shot clock puts up a long three and banks it off the glass and in.
Yeah, either she was just slipped out of her hands or she was looking to bank that the whole way. I could tell it was high and online. So either way, it counts as three, and we got a 5-point game here.
Well, I'll give her a 2 for style. Shot from the corner by, I believe that was Brannigan, no good, out of bounds, back to Cumberland. Montefinis is going to come in for Moore, who goes to the bench.
And let's see if Montefinis will be the one to try to slow down Sahara Lopez. You see Lopez, or excuse me, Dixon keeping the ball high, not letting the guards come down to be able to strip it.
Brown again.
And she's doing the little strut up the court, and why not? She just buried 2 threes in a row to get it to a 2-point game.
Timeout, Coach Dabina, as Cumberland, maybe Brookdale has sort of fallen asleep the last couple of minutes and has allowed Cumberland to get back in this game. They're only down by 2, 50-48. Brookdale just not closing out on some of the shooters, particularly Brown, who's getting hot from behind the arc.
Yeah, they're going to have to identify her. Mazzio as well are good shooters from the outside. It's a big discussion, especially in the NBA. It's the thing of the analytics. You look at it, when you only shoot, if you shoot 33% from behind the arc, that'll equal whatever you shoot from 50% from 2-point shots. Of course, that's above, 3 shots, I believe it is, but when you extend the game. So they have not been shooting well 2-point wise, but they have to be shooting above 33% from the 3-point land. I don't know exactly what it is. We don't have the numbers in front of us, but that's one of the metric things that people talk about, and it shows why teams, especially in the NBA, fall so in love with the 3, because it can really keep you in it. It can get you back in it, and you can have a few bad positions here, a few poor positions, one and another, and you knock down a couple threes though, and you're right back in it, as they've just been able to do.
Well, Cumberland comes in here shooting 25% from behind the arc. Now, again, that does not include tonight's game, but that's their overall season average.
Yeah, they've got to be above that tonight. They've hit a few. And give them credit. We saw that Sahara Lopez, a very good player, had a few turnovers, a few travels, missed a few layups. Julia Dixon, you can tell she's very sound fundamentally. She's been missing shots, but they haven't hung their heads. And Coach James Boney, you can tell he's got these girls well coached.
Conroy took one extra hop, and everyone saw that, and she traveled. So now Cumberland has a chance to either tie or take the lead with a 3.
And still in the zone is Brookdale.
Mazzaro. Back to Sahara Lopez. Dixon. Back out to Peterson with 10. Dixon working it on Conroy. Jumper. Nice. And we're tied at 50.
Yeah, you can't stress it enough how you have to get the ball to that pressure relief valve in the middle against the zone. And Julia Dixon, with her size, can hold up. She can wait for the defense to go and make the pass.
Ball taken away for a second. Here is Lopez. There's Brown again. Oh, this time she couldn't hit it. A little too strong. Bodies go flying. That's Allender and Lopez going down to the floor. Jump ball. It'll stay on this side of the court.
Yeah, that's the proverbial heat check right there by Lynn Brown. This one was a little off, but you're feeling it. Keep shooting if you have space.
Caitlin Conroy heads to the bench. Brandon Rodriguez comes in. Mazzaro's 3 air ball, but Peterson is there with the offensive rebound, and Cumberland, surprisingly, has a lead. Who could have thunk it?
Yeah, Coach Sabina can't be happy about that one. An air ball. You had about 3 Brookdale Lady Jersey Blues standing around the ball, not able to round the rebound.
Rodriguez, though, underneath the bucket, lays it in, and again, we're tied at 52 as we approach 5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Brown to Dixon. Almost threw it away to Peterson. Tipped around, taken away by Allender.
Yeah, that pass was just a little late to Peterson. She had her for a second, but it had to be immediate. Once she hesitated, that allowed Brookdale's defense to collapse and then eventually get the steal.
Montefinice kicks it out. Brianna Rodriguez. Now to Allender. Ooh, puts it up, may have gotten fouled. It was a wacky shot. Bodies go flying. Montefinice is there once again. And a jump ball, I believe, and it'll remain here with the Jersey Blues.
And the shot clock does not reset there. It did not reset because the ball didn't hit the rim, and it does not reset on the jump ball, so only 3 seconds to get a shot up.
Not sure if Brookdale is aware of that. Montefinice. Brannigan, quick 3. Yes.
Big time by Colleen Brannigan right there.
Brookdale back up by 3, 55-52, approaching 4 minutes left. Dixon back to Lopez for another 3. Yes, and she answers right back, and now we're tied up at 55.
Brookdale's zone defense was not on point there. They got it to the middle, Cumberland did, but even so, Brookdale just collapsed way too much, and it left Lopez wide open for a 3.
Right. Montefinice inside.
Yeah, I'm not sure how she got that up against Julia Dixon, but that's what Michelle Montefinice does. She's just not afraid. She always plays hard.
5-1 versus 6-0. Mazzaro to Dixon, double team. Dixon has the ball taken away for a second. Jump ball, it'll stay here.
Yeah, Brianne Allender did a good job of reacting, and even though she was giving up 2 inches, she was able to get her hands high. And that's a good play because Dixon has been picking them apart with passes out of the high post against the zone.
Oops, out of bounds. Coach Boney grabs it and stay here with Cumberland with 8 on the clock.
And Cumberland is, I just noticed this, they're doing an excellent job with their pass fakes to allow the zone defense to move so they can pass to where they like to.
Dixon with 3 on the clock, puts it up and rattles it in. as it bounced off the back rim.
Yeah,
Tied up at 57
she
again.
deserved one to fall after missing the way she does. So
Rodriguez hands off. Allender inside. Wild shot goes through the legs of Montefinis on the floor again. Jump ball. And I believe it's going to stay here with the Jersey Blues.
yeah, and surprise, surprise, Michelle Montefinis, the one with her nose in the action there.
Brannigan inbounds to Allender with 14. Here's Montefinis, left hand floater, no. And now Cumberland has an opportunity to take the lead with a 2 or a 3. Approaching 2 minutes left. Peterson to Dixon, spins her way inside, off the glass and in.
That's as pretty as it gets by Julia Dixon with that spin move. Wow, was that a beautiful move.
Nice job by Dixon. Bankel, Rodriguez, Allender. Bankel inside, back out to Rodriguez for a jumper. Shooting off the mark. Montefinis falls down, and I believe we're gonna get a foul on Sahara Lopez.
I'm wondering at this point if Michelle Montefinis' size doesn't work to her advantage in the fact that they just don't see her when she gets in.
Yeah.
She kind of just sneaks in.
She's so
Because
small.
there's no reason she should be getting these many offensive rebounds.
She can fit in all those nooks and crannies, maybe.
Yeah, certainly. Kind of like Barry Sanders. You can never see him behind his big offensive line.
Moore goes inside. Nice runner from the corner.
Nice take by Adriana Moore as Sarah Manzio gave her the baseline. She went right by and got a big bucket for Brookdale. And we're tied with under 2 minutes left here. It's been a good game.
Approaching 90 seconds left. Might see overtime here. Mazzaro trying to go somewhere with it. Almost threw it away. Here's Peterson. No good. Allender snatches away the rebound.
Yeah, good on-ball pressure defense there by Brookdale.
Moore lines up a 3 and she knocks it down.
You can see Coach Boney shaking his head. He knows she can't be left open in that situation. And he's all over Manzio right now. They got to put it behind him now.
Second timeout.
So 30-second timeout for Cumberland. Trying to draw something up, down by 3. And Cumberland has really done a nice job of coming back in this game. For a while there, it looked like Brookdale was going to pull away. They led by 5. They were up at 1 point by 11. And now, with a couple of quick threes, Cumberland got their way back into this game, and they've been hanging around back and forth with Brookdale.
Yeah, well, you can tell that they're very well coached by James Boney here. You can see on their offense, very methodical. They take their time. They give ball fakes, the pump fakes. You know, sometimes it's those little things like the ball fakes that just allow you to make up for anything that would prevent you from winning. Gives you time to, see where the defense goes and read.
Dixon working it against hard on Bankel, and Dixon forces it up and in. It's a 1-point game under a minute now.
Yeah, she has a side advantage, good 2 power dribbles to her left and went up with the left hand to get it to go.
And Allender is fouled underneath by Lopez. Lopez just cannot believe it.
Yeah, I thought Allender pushed off.
Always the tale of 2 tapes.
Fouls on number 5, Sahara Lopez. Her third.
So that is Lopez's 3rd foul, and depends on how Allender can make it from the foul line. That'll really set up what Cumberland has to do in this next possession. If she makes both, it's a 3-point game, and she does. 3-point game with 46 seconds. Dixon gonna try her luck from behind the arc, and she hits it.
couldn't get anything inside until late this half, and she's going to try her luck from the outside. Give Julia Dixon a lot of credit. She's really hung in there all game long.
She has played an excellent game.
Yeah, hasn't hung her head. And Cumberland should get the ball back as long as they box out and get the rebound. I'm surprised Coach Dabina, yeah, there it is. He's going to take a timeout here.
So he'll take a timeout with 12 on the clock. 17.6 on the game clock.
Full timeout.
And it'll be a full timeout for Coach Dabina.
Has checked in for Cumberland.
And I would have to say, if there was a Player of the Game award that we were to give out, I would have to give it to Julia Dixon. She has done an incredible job. And she's been fighting all game long, all over the place.
Yeah, we've seen her miss a lot of inside shots in the first half. I saw her, she looked a bit dejected on the bench early in the third quarter, or actually late in the third quarter it was. But she's hung in there, she kept shooting. She's been taking it to the rim, and there they allowed her to have the three, and she knocked it down. Don't know if that's her secret weapon, saving it for the end, so teams don't rotate out to her, but she drilled it there in the situation. And certainly you got to give Sahara Lopez a lot of credit as well. As for Brookdale coming out of this timeout, we know Brookdale likes Colleen Brannigan to shoot threes. How are they going to set it up for her? Are you going to put Caitlin Conroy in the game, get some size in there for a screen? You also have Jackie Lingo, who is not playing this game. She's big at 5'7", and she's pretty wide in the upper body as well. I wouldn't expect to see her, though. She just hasn't played. Is that what they're going to use to free her up? Is it going to be Ibriana Moore trying to drive and kick? We'll see what happens, but I'll be interested to see what the personnel they come out with. Brianna Rodriguez as well. Good set of screens. She's coming out. And, oh no, there is Brannigan. She is coming in.
It'll be 12 on the shot clock, so Brookdale will have to be fairly quickly.
And Brianna Rodriguez is going to be the inbounder here. See if there's a hard down screen for Colleen Brannigan.
They'll have to be efficient here. Allender with 10 on the shot clock. Moore with 7. Down low, Rodriguez blocked away by Dixon.
That was a very nice play they drew up. They had the down screen, or Brianna Rodriguez set the down screen for Ibriana Moore, then posted immediately.
And now, I'm not sure what that was about. Officials now heading to the scores table. The shot clock is at 5. Maybe that's what they're discussing. So after that tie-up, here we go. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Rodriguez
got to get
to
it up.
Moore for 3. Off the front rim, no good. 4 seconds left. And we're going to get is it a timeout or a foul?
No, there was a timeout. I thought Coach Boney was calling for it earlier.
And the officials are going to confer. I thought that he had called it a couple seconds earlier. That's what they're trying to discuss.
Yeah, if they are going to call the timeout, they should put time back on the clock. It sounded like he was calling it from here. It may have just been he was calling a play similar to it.
All right, so he is going to be charged with the timeout, so he will get it, but the question will be how much time will be added to the clock.
Doesn't look like they're going to add any on.
Ah, wow. Maybe they're not done talking yet.
And it's going to be hard to get the length of the court here with 1 second left.
Officials trying to figure out what to do with it. And you might be right, Rich. Maybe they are not going to make a change to the clock. They're still discussing it.
Yeah, I thought I heard the timeout immediately.
Way
on the rebound
earlier, yeah.
there, so.
Yeah. And if that is the case, and it's only 1 second left, we may well be headed to overtime here for the women's game.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult. They're going to be a little elevated. They're not going to be from under their own baseline, Cumberland that is, inbounding. So from where it looks like they're putting it out just beyond the half-court line in Cumberland's defensive end of the court, you have a chance to maybe get something here. It's got to be a quick shot. Let's see what they draw up.
So they did not add any time to the clock. 1 second. This is going to be tough. Brown will inbound.
And they got the length of Hermione Banco on the ball, which I like.
Lopez, turnaround shot at the buzzer. No, doesn't go. And we're headed to overtime.
Yeah, I thought that might have been good if it went. I think she did get it off in time. But here we are heading to overtime.
So put an extra 5 minutes on the clock. This is the second overtime game this month. The men had an overtime game against Passaic. Now this is the women's first overtime game. And Coach Boney just making sure which sides are going to be, or if indeed they will be switching sides. Waiting to see what the officials are going to do here. Cumberland's going to come out with Dixon, Peterson, Lopez, Mazzaro, and Brown.
Has Lopez come out of this game all night? I don't think so.
I
think
don't
she's logged
believe
every
she
minute.
has. I still think that she has been in every minute. She's definitely very explosive. And almost every possession that Cumberland has had, she's been running literally up and down the floor.
Yeah,
There goes Katie Miller, head coach
she
for
must
the
be in
soccer
very
team.
good shape because I can't remember her coming out, and she certainly likes to run the court.
So it'll be Peterson and Bankel matching up here for the tip for overtime number 1. Brookdale controls. Moore loses it, gets it back, puts it up, in and out, no good. Rebound Lopez. Lopez cross court, lays it in with the left hand. There was contact, count the bucket and the foul.
Yeah, I believe it was Hermione Banco who picked up the foul, rotated, but then stopped to take the charge. And once Lopez saw that, went right up with it.
Hermione Banco, her third.
The initial rotation was good, but you still have to rotate to play defense. Sometimes you can't just rotate and expect to take a charge. And that's what it looked like Banco was doing there.
So Lopez tries to complete the three-point play, cannot, and a rebound to Allender. Cumberland leads by 2, 66-64. Bankel goes inside, over to Rodriguez. Allender now going to drive. And we're going to have a foul on the floor on Cumberland. As that's going to be Lopez again, and if that is Lopez, I believe that is her 4th foul.
Yeah, it is.
Fouls on number 5, Sahara Lopez.
So Sahara Lopez now with 4 fouls. And Allender cannot get the first end of a 2-shot foul.
Has checked back in for Cumberland.
Allender makes the second one. 1-point game. Peterson may have gotten away with an up and down. Nice pass to Peterson inside by Dixon, and Peterson makes the Jersey Blues pay. Cumberland's starting to pull away.
Yeah, another beautiful pass by Julia Dixon, but could not get back down the court. And she's acknowledging she didn't get down the court fast enough.
Meanwhile, on the other end of the floor, Rodriguez lays it in for the Jersey Blues. Still a 1-point game. Blues in a 2-3 zone. Allender tipped it for a second, ball up in the air. Allender grabs it down.
Good anticipation by Hermione Bankel there, coming up and getting the strip.
Nice pass to Rodriguez, and one.
Kelly Brianna Rodriguez. Fouls on number 21, Julia Dixon.
That is going to be Julia Dixon's third foul, the 14th foul for Cumberland here in overtime. Back iron no good for Rodriguez as she can't finish. Jersey Blues hold a 1-point lead. That shot from the corner by Mazzaro is off the mark. Here is Bankel.
Yeah, and Cumberland is really struggling to get back defensively, and it killed them. Coach Bonnie wants a timeout.
Bankel drills it from the left wing, or the right wing, I should say, and gives Brookdale a 71-68 lead as Cumberland will take another timeout to try to discuss things. It's really been just back and forth, and it depends on really which team has the momentum, I think.
Yeah, that's a lot to do with it. Cumberland, though, these last few possessions defensively are not getting back, and they're getting gashed in transition. So Coach Bonnie's got to correct that, and correct that right now. Down 3 points.
So 3:11 left here in overtime here at the Collins Arena. Second overtime game of the season. First time the women have been in overtime this year. The men were in overtime earlier against Passaic where they won that game. We'll see if Jersey Blues women can repeat that result. Brannigan anticipated it, stepped on the baseline.
Yeah, that was a bad pass. And if Brannigan could have stayed in bounds, she was gone for 2 points, almost certainly.
Mazzaro to Brown, back to Mazzaro. Here is Lopez. Dixon again down low, cuts it into Brown, and Brown lays it in, and it's a 1-point ball game.
Excellent cut by Lynn Brown once Julia Dixon drew the double team, and she's had a bunch of assists tonight too. Another great find by Julia Dixon. And they're able to set up their defense as well.
Brannigan to Bankel. Bankel goes inside, missed the layup. Rodriguez with the rebound though. Here is Moore for three, short. Ball loose, Moore picks it up. Allender. And she'll try to set up the offense with Brannigan at the top of the arc.
Yeah, reset here by Brookdale. Cumberland had to get one of those rebounds. Really unfortunate they did not.
2 minutes left. Bankel goes inside, right over Brown. Offensive foul on Bankel. Wow.
Was that Lynn Brown who took that? It looked like she was moving her feet.
Bankel's fourth foul. Dixon for three. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Brown goes up with it, but she'll be fouled.
You know what, I got to give Lynn Brown a lot of credit as well, too. She's quietly been one of those glue players. You don't necessarily see it in the stat sheet. Of course, she did have those 2 threes early on, the one that she banged in, but making a lot of the plays there, the offensive rebound in that situation.
Brown 61% from the line, rims out on the first one. Haley Drinks comes in. Brown, 1 out of 2, and it's a tie game with almost 90 seconds. Do I smell a second overtime?
Plead the fifth on that one.
Or maybe that's just the catering downstairs, I don't know. Brannigan hands off Allender. Rodriguez, ooh, almost taken away by Lopez. Allender inside, puts it up and in.
Yeah, Lopez went for the steal there. I can't necessarily blame her. But when she did, she let their defense compromise. They recovered pretty well, but enough breathing room for Brianne Allender to get the basket.
Brown to Peterson, back to Brown for a three. My gosh, Lynn Brown has been unbelievable from behind the arc, and it couldn't have come at a better time under a minute left.
She goosenecked it. She knew it was good. For those of you who don't know what the gooseneck is, that's when you hold the pose and it looks like a goose's neck.
Is that what that's called? I didn't know that.
It's when a shooter's confident.
Allender can't finish. Brown comes away with it, and now question will be, will Brookdale foul, Rich? I don't think so, right?
I wouldn't foul now after you let enough time go off the clock. You play defense, hope you get a stop, and then come back the other way.
13 difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock down to 10. Cumberland going to take as much time as they can with a 1-point lead. Moore. Dixon for three. Yes!
And that may have just been the backbreaker.
And that's a killer. Up court to Brown. Brookdale's going to have to go quickly. Allender chucks up a three. Way off the mark. Dixon with the rebound. And that's going to be a foul for Brookdale. And I think that may have just been it.
Yeah, and I really got to credit Julia Dixon after the poor first half.
And Brown, too.
Yeah, Lynn Brown was spectacular, as well as the veteran of Sahara Lopez playing well. I don't know how many points Julia Dixon is going to finish with tonight, but she's been an absolute force here in the second half.
Dixon makes it from the line.
A lot of assists, too, for Julia Dixon out of that zone. They were getting her the ball inside, in the middle, at either the top of the key or a little low. And when she got down low, she hit a lot of cutters as well.
Bankel going to bring it up quickly, lays it in, but it's going to be too little, too late. And that is going to end. Yep. That is going to end a tough one for the Jersey Blues as they fall. It's their second loss in a row, their second loss at home. They fall by 3 tonight in overtime to the Cumberland County Dukes, 78-75. Cumberland improves to 9-3, while Brookdale falls to 9-6. So, Rich, this was a really interesting game. Brookdale seemed to be in good control in the first half. And I'm not sure if they fell asleep or whatever, but players such as Lynn Brown and Julia Dixon really caught on fire from behind the arc. And then once they caught on fire, they forced overtime, and then in overtime, they came up big.
Yeah, we talked a bit about the statistics of the three-point shot, how you don't have to shoot as well from behind the arc to still make up for what you can get with 2 points. Julia Dixon, we were singing her praises towards the end of that second half, played very well. Frustrating first half. She was really making great passes out of the post. She was getting position down inside, and then late in the game, she started making threes. Lynn Brown was hot as well, hit about 3. It may have been 4, I remember there, but she was certainly knocking them down, as well as Sahara Lopez the whole game. She was really commanding the offense and running it to perfection. For Brookdale, they limited the turnovers. It just seems like a situation to me where they got caught in the three-point tornado, so to speak. Sometimes it happens. A team will get hot. They were able to hang around, so Brookdale would probably be kicking themselves for not putting them away early, where those threes could really hurt them at the end. But sometimes it happens, as we just said. Teams will just get a little hot, and when they're within 8 or 10 points, they can do that. A couple threes, as we saw, I believe it was Peterson, and then Lynn Brown made the 2. That got them right back in the game, and that's how it works sometimes in basketball.
And unfortunately for the Jersey Blues, they lose their second game in a row. Jersey Blues had been on a 7-game winning streak, and unfortunately they are now on a streak that they really don't want to be on, losing 2 games in a row. Their next game will be up at Northampton on the 18th. That'll be an away game. Our next game here for Brookdale Television will have a break for Christmas, and we'll come back January 9th against Sussex. That's a Saturday game. Coverage starts at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, so that's the next time that you'll see each of us. So for our entire BTV staff, Rich Van Tassel alongside, I'm Tim Catalfamo. We'd like to thank you for watching. Again, final score tonight for the women's game. The Brookdale Jersey Blues fall to Cumberland 78-75. Have a good break, everybody, and we'll see you back January 9th here for Sussex. Good night, everybody.